Every hero needs a villain. Without them, stories wouldn't have tension. No reason to fight, no fear, no thrill. And in video games, where you become the hero, villains aren't just the plot device. They're living, breathing nightmares that test your morals, your patience, and sometimes even your sanity. Whether it's a psychotic warlord, a twisted machine, or a fallen hero, the best villains do more than make you mad. They make you think. So today, we're counting down the top 5 greatest video game villains of all time. Characters who define eras, shaped franchises, and changed what it means to be the bad guy.
Is. Insanity is.
When Vass stormed on the scene in 2012, he redefined what a video game villain could be. He wasn't some ancient god or world destroying monster, he was a human, and that's exactly what made him terrifying. Vass is an embodiment of chaos, a pirate leader stranded on a tropical island surrounded by drugs, money, and violence. He was intelligent but unpredictable, charming but psychotic. He can make you laugh one moment and make you feel sick the next. His most famous line is, "Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?" Insanity became one of gaming's most chilling moments. Behind the scenes, Michael Mando's performance brought Vass to life with raw improvisation. He wasn't even meant to be in the final game, but his acting was so good, Ubisoft rewrote the story to make him the central to it. And that's what made him legendary. He wasn't evil for power, he was evil for thrill. He represented what happens when a man completely loses his grip on reality. Even after his death, his influence lives on. He appeared in Far Cry 6 DLC, became a fan favorite meme, and set standard for charismatic insanity that so many villains tried and failed to copy.
Dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room.
When Portal launched in 2007, it seemed like a small puzzle game tackled inside the orange box. Nobody expected it to deliver one of the smartest and funniest villains ever created. GLaDOS starts out polite and robotic, your AI companion helping you solve puzzles, but as you progress, her calm voice became unsettling, and you realize she's trying to kill you. Her personality is perfect mix of sarcasm, intelligence, and dark humor. She taunts you for being human, mocks your mistakes, and implements your emotions, all while you're pretending to care. But there's a twist. GLaDOS was a human. She actually an AI built from the consciousness of a scientist named Caroline, whose mind was trapped inside the system. That tragic backstory adds depth. GLaDOS isn't just evil, she's a villain of science gone wrong. And let's not forget her cultural legacy. The cake is a lie, still alive. Her lines became internet legends, blending humor and horror in a way few villains ever have. By Portal 2, she even starts to grow. You see her develop emotion, grudges, and even guilt. She's not just a machine anymore, she's one of the most complex characters in gaming history. When Final Fantasy VII released in 1997, it didn't just change RPGs, it changed storytelling in video games. And Sephiroth was the reason why. He starts as a war hero, the perfect soldier, but when he was discovered, he was created using alien DNA from being called Genova. His mind breaks. He decides humanity is a mistake and vows to become a god. What makes Sephiroth terrifying isn't just his power, it's his control. He's calm, cold, and confident. He doesn't scream or rant, he just knows he's superior. His design is instantly iconic: silver hair, black coat, impossibly long sword, and that unforgettable theme song, One Winged Angel. When that orchestra choir kicks in, you know you're about to face something legendary. And then there's the scene when Sephiroth kills Aerith, one of the most emotional moments in gaming. It provided that video games could be cinematic, emotional, and devastating. Even decades later, Sephiroth remains a pop culture titan. Appears in movies, spin-offs, and even Super Smash Bros. He's a perfect mix of tragedy and terror, a fallen hero turned god.
Deep inside you. Together, we're going to give the city what it deserves. A new Batman.
Voiced by Mark Hamill, this version of the Joker is often considered the definitive take on the character. His cruel, unpredictable, and dangerous intelligent. Unlike most villains, Joker doesn't care about money or power. He just wants to prove a point that anyone, even Batman, can break. In Arkham Asylum, he's manipulable and theoretical. In Arkham City, he's dying, but still wreaking havoc until his last breath. And in Arkham Knight, even after his death, his hallucinations torment Batman, showing just how deep their connection runs. Their relationship is one of the most fascinating in gaming. Two men obsessed with each other, trapped in an endless cycle of chaos and control. Joker is unpredictable, makes every moment with him thrilling. He's funny, scary, and completely unfeathered from sanity. Mark Hamill's performance is a masterclass voice acting. He recorded dozens of unique laughs, from amused giggles to full psychotic breakdowns, to capture Joker's emotional rage. Even years later, no villain embodies beautiful chaos quite like him. And finally, number 1, the king, the classic, the original boss fight, Bowser. Since his debut in Super Mario Bros. Back in 1985, Bowser has been the gold standard for video game villains. He's been burned, squashed, exploded, yet he always comes back. But what makes Bowser so iconic isn't just longevity, it's versatility. He's been everything from terrifying to hilarious. In Super Mario Galaxy, he's a cosmic conqueror with legit menace. In Super Mario Odyssey, he's charming and fashionable, trying to marry Peach, and in Bowser's Fury, he's a towering Kaiji, one of the most scariest incarnations we have seen yet. Over time, Bowser evolved into more than a villain. His personality, his races, go-karts, plays sports, and sometimes even teams up with Mario. He's the perfect symbol of how video games can blend story, fun, timeless character designs. Even in the Super Mario Bros. Movie, Jack Black's performance showed the world that Bowser can be funny, emotional, and still absolutely iconic. Bowser isn't just Nintendo's biggest bad, he's gaming's most recognizable face of evil. From fallen heroes to fiery monsters, these villains shape the way we play and the way we feel. They remind us that sometimes the most memorable moments in gaming come not from saving the world, but from facing the ones we try to destroy it. So, who's your favorite video game villain of all time? Drop your pick in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell because more video game deep dives are coming soon. Until next time, stay brave, stay curious, and remember, evil never really dies.